Hey there, it's Dee. It's Tips with D. Subscribe. Okay, today we're going to talk about the dangers of overhydration as a speaker. This one comes to you. Well, the first experience with this was my own personal experience. I have seen this in action since, but I'm going to tell you my story. So, of course, in my work, and if you watched some of my other videos, you know that hydration for your voice as part of voice care is incredibly important. And there's good hydration and there's not good hydration. Okay. And we also are at kind of a cultural moment where it's the hydration thing, drink this many cups of water, it's good for X, Y, Z, all of which is likely true. Okay. So we're kind of at this moment where we're also getting this. People carry around their water bottles and we buy water in a bottle, all of that stuff. Okay. So this happened 30 years ago. Oh my God. Okay. So I was at a competition. All right. And this actually was my very first competition for debate. Yeah, it was. So I was unbelievably nervous and I didn't want to do it. Like, I really didn't want to do it. And so I was kind of trying to think of ways to get out of it, like many different ways to get out of it. And I happened to be in high school at the time. And there was a fundraiser I was a part of. And it was one of those fundraisers, I don't even know if they do this anymore, but where you stay overnight at the school. And somehow people, they give you money to do this challenge. I don't even know. So fine. I thought it'd be fun. It ended up being weird and uncomfortable, but okay. So it was a Friday night and the Saturday morning was the competition. And we had to drive couple of hours to where the competition was occurring. So I wasn't feeling very good on the Friday. And then I stayed at the school overnight and we slept in the gym, but the lights didn't get turned off. And I was on a great big crash mat and I was cold and uncomfortable and the bright lights and I didn't sleep and I got sicker and sicker. So by morning, I legitimately had an incredibly sore throat, like unbelievably sore throat. So I called the coach and I said, I can't come. My throat is so sore. And he said, I'll be there in 10 minutes to pick you up. Lots of sympathy. So, being the little rule follower I kind of was, but I kind of wasn't, but I was that day. I was there and I was sick. So he recognized this. So he made sure to stop at and the rest of the team was there. So then we stopped at a convenience store and I got some stuff to drink. Okay. And I, for some reason, and I'd never before really drank grapefruit juice, but that day, all of a sudden, I was a grapefruit juice drinker. So then off we go on the little drive and I drink my little drinks. And then we get to the place that we're going to be doing this competition in. And we sign in and do all of those things. I'm still not well. So I find the school's vending machine and I proceed to buy all of their grapefruit juice because this was back in the day when grapefruit juice was stocked in school vending machines. Probably isn't anymore. But so I was about 8 of them that I ended up having. I cleared out the machine. So this particular day, I was actually was doing Shakespeare that day. I was doing a Shakespeare presentation or recitation. So my turn comes up. And the way this format works is that you did 3 different presentations of the same piece in front of 3 different sets of 3 judges. So 9 people judged you over this. So I go in, very first competition, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous and I'm sick. And you can probably guess where this is going. I got up to the stage. I opened my mouth to speak, and all of a sudden, I had to pee like I have never had to pee in my life. The combination of the nerves and the, I don't know, 4 liters of grapefruit juice hitting my system at the same time was not good. It was not good. So I did Shakespeare. I think it may have been the fastest Shakespeare that they ever heard. And I kind of did a bow, but I did a bow and turn and like run for like my life depended on it. Found a bathroom, did what I needed to do. The skies cleared, all was well. When I came back and I sat down and we went to the adjudication or the judging part of it later on, they congratulated me on my bravery, and they wondered, how I managed such terrible nerves, and they thought I went and threw up in the hallway because I was so nervous. I was a little bit nervous, but I was more just really full of grapefruit juice. So, on the one hand, we advocate hydration for vocal health and for overall physical health. On the other hand, we advocate not overdoing it and definitely visiting the potty before you present. So, there you have it, folks. The dangers of overhydration. Until next time.